Okay, we go to the simple one first. So I have a list of the entrance fee here. So what I need to do here again is the same thing I need to do in the product setup. So before you can do a product, you need to make sure that you have supplier first. So how you normally pay for entrance fee? You pay on the spot or you pay to the supplier directly?
Some supplier on supplier and some they take the guide, let the guide take the cash to.
So Grand Palace, what Arun, all of the watts that you have in Bangkok, you pay them on spot. Okay. So for any suppliers that you're paying later, for an entrance fee, you have to create them as a supplier. But any suppliers that you're paying on the spot, you don't need to create them as a supplier because there is no meaning to record them as a supplier, and you can use the existing one that we created for transport. So we can use all of the TRV that you created. Okay, this is before yourself. Okay, because you're paying on the spot, so there is no accounting records that's required. Okay, so what we need, we have the supplier already, so next we just create the product. So it's exactly the same screen here. So the steps is the same. I will just choose the location here as Bangkok. So just type here. Okay, you will see there's one section called entrance fee. Choose entrance fee. Supplier, I'm using all the TRV suppliers that you have. So I will choose Bangkok. Okay, description, this is the brand. Okay, I don't need to mention the entrance fee, the wording of entrance fees again because I have already switched type. Okay, so I will just say this is Grand Palace, GRD PLC. So this is not accommodation, not apartment, this is not accommodation. Okay, locality, you probably can choose valid locality or you can just leave it Grand Palace. What is the area name?
Panakhon.
Don't have. Never mind. Okay, you can actually leave it if this is not important. Okay, so class here again you will see a list of the classes if there's any. So if you want to have any entrance fee classes, you can actually keep adding in. Okay, by default it has no class. Price rules per person and per entry is the correct one. So we are charging per person basis. So I won't be able to change anything here. Okay, I'm not charging driver, I'm not charging. Okay, policies. Again, now accommodation, it never read the room policies. It does read the age policy. But if there is any case this entrance fee is having different age policy, it should override. Cancellation rules, FOC detail, tax rate is the same. Okay, I'm charging per person basis, so I don't need to check include children or infant here. And I will insert the pricings for adult, child, and infant differently later. Everything here is the same. Okay, so cost here is the same worldwide. Alright. Okay, how valid is the pricing? How frequent is changing? How frequent is changing? Every year? Every year it will change.
Normally it's depend on the size, but normally it's until December 20.
December 20. Okay, so you can base on what you know, put on 20, or if there's any entrance fee never increase year by year or monthly by monthly or they never change, you can actually insert something until 2029 or even 2049 is fine. Okay, so here I will just insert until 2020 so that you can review the pricing. So the pricing, if it's inclusive of VAT, then you just assign to the right hand side. Okay, if you don't have, then you remove. Reset, and the pricing is for adult 500, children same, infant free. Okay, so if you are marked up based on the entrance fee, you can put the pricings. So you see. Okay, so if next year you have a new pricings, so what you can do here, you can just insert a new one starting 1st of January 2021, or you can copy it from here, it's the same. Okay, It's also starting 2021. You can put something until 2020. Okay, new pricings. Okay, interest fee straightforward. Any question?
No. Not yet.
แสดงว่าไม่มีน้องคุยอะไรที่ส่งคอนเสิร์ตจะเป็นการ
ไกด์ไม่จ่าย
ส่วนใหญ่
Okay,
Okay.
continue. So I can see there's another entrance fee here called what Arun plus landing. So you will always use the landing right?
We should put only one alone. Landing is for the boat. We have to add on the boat fee.
So sometimes you will take what Arun only. Sometimes you will take what Arun plus landing.
No,
Am I right?
it's mean landing. That is costing. So you take from the costing. So if you put the admission fee, you have to put only one alone, no landing. Because landing fee is for the boat.
It's for the boat.
Yes,
So who
we
you
have to add
pay?
that cost into the boat.
So who you pay the boat?
The boat. Here. On
You
spot.
pay when you pay on the entrance fee, or you pay to the one who taking the
pay
boat.
To the pier, you pay at the pier.
Yes, it's
So the
different.
pier.
It's
So-
different part.
So you take
So
it.
you check only what are we handling.
So it's not part of the entrance fee.
Yes, not part. มันจะจ่ายกับค่าเรือมันไม่ได้จ่ายกับว่ามัน
ค่าเหยียบ
Is there any case? Is there any case where you don't go for landing
Sometimes we can go by car.
by car?
Landing is mean go by boat.
Yes. So when they're going by car, they are with your own car.
Yes, no.
So you won't go with landing.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I will say what I read first.
ก็เนี่ยก็เกิดอันนี้
ไม่แต่ใน
นี่
กา
ก็
ร
อัน
นี้
นี้
มั
ทั
น
น
แต่
สูนะ
ในนั้นมันมีการเป็นวันอื่นแลนดิ้งไงคือมันเท่าที่เขาทำเขาที่เขาทำตารางพอเลยบวกไปเลยบวกค่าต่อ
Okay.
So I say pricing is the same logic. 50. Chow is 50 also.
50 บาทตัวตัว200
Chow
50
50. Okay.
Same here.
There are two options. Okay. So what Arun plus landing? There's two options. One, no need.
อ่ะในตอนนี้มีค่า
ก็เรา
They will part of your
บว
cost.
กอันนี้ไปก่อนแต่ว่ามันเป็นแลนดิ้งมันไม่ใช่เป็นแอดมิชชั่นฟรี
ไม่แต่ในนี้เธอเขียนแลนดิ้งเป็น50 บวก 50ไงที่เขาถาม
ไม่ มันเป็นตารางที่เขาทำ
ไม่ใช่อันนี้มันเป็นคอสติ้งอย่างนี้มันเป็นคอสติ้งอย่างนี้ซึ่งเราอ่ะวางอัดคอสติ้งเราก็จะบวกไปอยู่ในรายเดียวกัน
เพ
แล้ว
ราะฉะนั้นไอ้นี้คือต้องเอาคำว่าถ้าเกิดตามที่เขาจะทำก็คือไม่มีคำว่าแลนดิ้ง
ใช่
ไอ้50 บาทนี่คือเฉ
เพราะ
พาะ
ว่าบางครั้งคอร์สอะเจอจะใส่เป็นแบบว่า
เราจะเอาหลายๆตัวมารวมกันเพื่อจะได้ประหยัดเคเบิลเฉยๆซึ่งมันเป็นส่วนเป็นพาร์ทของมันคือ
เพราะเขา
ส่วน
คง
โบนแลนดิ้งฟรีโบนแลนดิ้ง
50
เนี่
เนี่ย ย50เนี่ยเขาเลยคิดว่าเป็นฟรี50แลนดิ้ง50
ก็คืออันนี้คือเดี๋ยวก่อนอันนี้คือประจำตารางงานอ๋อกำลังจะ operation อันนี้คือแปลว่าให้เขารู้ว่าให้ทาง
งั้นไม่เคยมีตารางไกด์เลยใช่ไหมจะไม่มี
ทางไกด์เขาจะได้รู้ว่าเขาจะต้องมีจ่าย
ในตารางเราคือตารางนี้งูกับเจ๊
โอเคค่ะ
What is the discussion?
I was like because you confused because you put it here landing and 50 plus 50
I understand that one. I understand that one. So
that is for the
you need to put on the landing here because that is part of your cost. So how you putting the landing here? First, there are two ways. One is we put it as another service. We call it what Arun plus landing. So even it's not an entrance fee.
no that you want to say
Let me finish.
okay
Okay. So it can be one what Arun plus landing is one service even that is not an entirely an entrance fee. You have 50-50. So when you're doing restoration, you can actually pick what Arun or what Arun plus landing fee. You're not paying the entrance fee to this supplier. You're not paying as part of the entrance fee, but there is actually paying to the gap. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Continue.
No,
Let me
because-
continue first.
Okay.
Okay. So this is one option. So when doing restoration, you will see what Arun plus landing. So you just insert whatever services you needed in the restoration or package. Okay. So when you book part of the package, and when the guy is taking cash advance for you, you will just base on what Arun plus landing. Okay, and you pay them accordingly. This is first option. Okay. Second is create entrance fee of what Arun, and we have another service we call landing fee or landing service. Regardless you want whatever you want, could be separately. So in the restoration and packaging, you will see what Arun one service, you will see landing service and other service. This is option 2. Okay, so either way can be done, depends whichever you prefer. Option 1 very easy because you can just make it as like one bundle. Okay, what Arun and landing is like one package. This is good in option 1. Option 2 is very flexible. You just insert the landing service there, and in the itinerary there you will see it very clear. Okay. So which one you prefer?
Actually, this one.
Because the landing fee when we add in the package in the supplier here we will put in the cost of the transportation both fee and plus landing. So actually this cost is have to be added into the both transport. Both fee.
Okay. So both fee, do you have a different both fee for different activities? So you will have a what Arun both fee, landing fee. Do you have a landing fee for other services also? Yes or no?
What fee is one of the
Transportation.
in the one.
Yeah, but you will have others. You will have other activities which is having both fee also, right?
มีไหม
ที่ท่าเรืออื่นมีไหม
มี10 royalty
Like the float market, you have to pay for the food also, right?
We have some
but different pier
different fee.
Yeah, different fee. So it's essentially same thing.
So otherwise we should separate landing fee because sometimes it's not Arun. Sometimes we have to landing fee at another pier.
You can separate this one. I'm just trying to put this one. I'm just trying to put this one as a combination so that what Arun you will have another set of what Arun plus landing. So when you are choosing the products, you will have a it's like a package. You just choose accordingly to what you have.
แต่ว่า the way เราทำไม่ได้แบบนั้น You understand the way that you talk and the way that
It's okay. No problem on that one.
We use separate landing fee.
We do the landing fee later. Okay. So I have also another one called what for plus parking. So parking is parking you prefer. So yes. Okay. So when you are doing the landing fee separately, then in the parking there you should also do it separately so that whenever you are doing in the itinerary or packaging, you will be seeing different components. Bus parking is the same. So let me check. Yeah, other is the same. Okay. So entrance fee, any question? It's straightforward. Okay. Landing fee. Okay. So landing fee depends on whether you pay to supplier on the spot or you're paying every month. And so it's the same terminology. If you are paying by them by bill every month, you have to create them as a supplier. If you are paying on the spot, you don't need to bother who is your supplier. So in this case, the landing fee you're paying on the spot, and you wouldn't know who is your actual supplier. So in that case, I will be using the same supplier, which is TRV. Okay, so locations here is Bangkok. Service here, you will have one called water transport. Okay, water transport here can be a boat, can be landing, can be ferry, speedboat, anything. It's just like transportation. Okay, so water transport description here, I can say this is what Arun landing. Does this make sense, or you prefer call it what Arun landing? Okay, I would say this is what Arun landing fee, so that you know that this is not including what Arun.
Sorry.
Okay, what Arun landing fee? Does that make sense for you? Instead of call it what Arun landing, because what Arun landing might refer to what Arun plus landing.
maybe วัดอรุณเพียดีกว่า
What Arun peer, it might cause confusion to customer. They won't know what is what Arun peer. What Arun landing service, then they will know that.
Okay.
Okay.
บินลงจอด
So
landing
what Arun landing? Okay, this is now accommodation.
ค่าเหยียบที่
ค่าเหยียบเกาะ
Okay, so locality here doesn't matter actually. The class you have few of them. So you will have gross, ferry, privacy, include speedboat, there's etc. So this should be speedboat, right? Speedboat.
อันนี้เป็น landing fee
Correct, speedboat. ใช่ไหม
ไม่ใช่
no speed boat
long tail boat
You can add as many boat as you want. Okay, so it's a class,
เป็น cruise boat
so you can call it
landing fee มันไม่ต้องเป็นคันแอสไซน์ก็ได้ค่ะ
you can call it long boat
เพราะมัน
also.
เป็น landing fee not boat fee
ก็ได้
But landing fee is including.
It's mandatory, or we can leave.
You can leave it. It's not mandatory.
But it will easy for filter
Yeah.
if they want to find
Yeah.
find out.
Yes.
We do just like create a new code that you want.
landing
long tail boat
ก็ได้
ต้องมี long tail boat
เดี๋ยวเขาจะคิดว่าเรา
Because guys now imagine like this is a speedboat or this is a ferry. It's just a long
No worry on that one. You can just say this per person per way.
นึกภาพว่า
Okay, so you are not charging driver and guide.
สำหรับ
Okay, so policies here all is the same. You can just remain as it is. So this is apply to worldwide. I would say this is starting with November until somewhere you don't know where is it. Yeah, 2029. Okay, so I would just, it's not wet. So the pricing is 50 for adult child. It's the
อัน
same
นี้
price.
per group
It's per group. Okay, it's per group. Okay, so if this is per group, we need to do something in the price rules here. Okay, it's no longer per person. Okay, and normally how many group?
can put like 20
38
เฮ้ยเรือ
ชิบุกะเหรอ
เดือนหนึ่งนะ
Normally one boot can
maximum boat big boat อะ30
30. So it's the same price or different
อ๋อ
price?
50อะ sorry
เป็นเรือใหญ่นะเจ้อใช่เหรอ
50
50 boot. The long boot so
เรา
in
เป็น
the
โบ๊
boat
ท
เรืออัน
นี่
ยาว
ก็ include ชาย include
ใช่ include
เดี๋ยวก็นับแพงอีกเปิดปุ๊บไม่ต้อง
Even
เฮ้ยคนคุกต้องติ๊ก
ต้องติ๊ก
even don't take include.
เรื่องสำเภาแล้วเนี่ย
Okay, so the landing service here 50
โบ๊ทยา
is for a group.
อ่าฮะ
Okay, any question on the
เฮ้ยใช่50คนคุกอ๋อใช่เพราะ landing fee โอเค
ก็คนละ50 สตางค์
understand
okay? Any questions on the entrance fee?
Another fee is like for the national park for the island
Mm-hmm.
we do the same as the landing fee
Mm-hmm.
but the supply pay on spot ใช่ไหมสมัย
เรียบเกาะมันเก็บมากับบิน
โร
โรง ง
แร
แร
ม
ม
อ๋อ billing มาจากโรงแรม
ใช่
แอดไว้ในโรงแรม
ต้องเป็นเอ็กซ์ตร้า
because the hotel will bill us all the charge of the Iceland fee
Mm.
so it's gonna be inside the supplier
You can also create as a separate service, call it island charge, one island charge fee, just different service line instead of extra.
อืม
เป็นสลับในเอ็ก
ก็
ซ์ต
ทำ
ร้า
เหมือน ABF ทำเหมือนร้านชาแต่ว่าไม่ต้องใส่เข้าไปใน extra เราทำเป็นanother
ใช่
อ๋อออปชั่นสอง
Yeah, because you might have too many charges to put into extra then. So
ใช่
much,
ใช่
you just separate as a service line.
เข้าใจปะฮะ but it's compulsory
It's compulsory, that's why. So when you are doing, when you are doing insert the accommodation, you just insert the additional service line for.
compulsory
If it is compulsory, then you have to put that as a compulsory. Two-way. If it is too many charges is charging by the hoteler, you can just include in the room rate. Otherwise, you can just put under extra. You know what I mean? So you can put that under the room rate. Just include the room rate, the charges of the
it's per person
Yeah.
single double
single double. You have to calculate that one. If you
like a
don't,
surcharge
yes.
you have to charge
yes, correct. So if it's not too many, you can use the compulsory.
เนี่ยเห็นไหม
Okay, like there are 5 and 7.
ต้องบวกไปเลย
บวกเลยเข้าห้องนี้
แต่มันมีมาร์กอัพ
เพราะว่าค่า
because I have no markup you cannot mark up this one
You cannot mark up this one, so you have to use extra. If it's not enough, then you have to do the extra service. Normal additional service.
ใช่ใช่
แล้วก็คือลงมาJack
Mm-hmm.
I have one question about like the ferry ticket from one place to another place example like from Phuket to PP Island we put it this way this this part correct?
From
From like a Phuket pier, book from Phuket to PP example, we put this
entrance fee.
เกาะช้าง
ferry ticket.
Ferry ticket.
We
So
put
it should be water transport.
water transport.
I think it should be great in the transportation.
But
Yes,
then-
water transportation
Water
It
transportation.
take the customer
from from
from one pier at the Phuket, right, and go to
To
the PP Island pier.
PP Island, you are taking food to there. Right?
Yes, boat
So
to
it's
there.
water transportation.
water transport.
Water transportation.
in case ticket เกาะช้างเกาะเต่าเกาะพังงานเพียร์
จากเกาะเต่าไปเกาะพังงาน It's the same thing.
water transport
ก็เป็น water transport by ferry
Water
ไปกระตาม
transport.
อย่างแบบว่า
Water
เรือ
transport.
เป็น water transport แล้วก็
Water
ไปแจก
transport.
เป็น
แต่ยกเว้นถ้ารับจากแอร์พอร์ตหรือโรงแรมก็ต้องเป็น transportation โอเค
แต่ถ้าแลนด์ก็คือ transport ได้ทั้งเฉย
แต่ถ้ามีเรือ
เพียร์พี
มี
ถ้า
เรือ
ถ้า
ไม่
แอ
water
ร์พอร์ต
transport
ไปเพียร์แอร์พอร์ตไปเพียร์มันต้องเป็น transfer in ใช่ไหมแต่ transfer out นั่นเอง
airport to pier
is transfer in
Transfer in
ที่มันมีเคสว่าจะแยกเป็นอย่างกระบี่พีไอแลนด์อะลงเทลเฟอร์รี่อะต้องเป็น transportation ถูกปะ
เป็น
water
water transportation
ถ้าเป็นเรือเนี่ย
อะไรที่เป็นเรือน้ำ
เป็น
อะ
water transport
ไม่ถ้าเราเข้าจากแอร์พอร์ตไปส่งที่โรงแรมเลยอย่าง holiday in PP
เพราะฉะนั้นถ้าเป็นถ้าสมมติว่าอยากเป็นวิ่งยาว
transfer in แต่ยกเว้นว่ามันเหมาแค่ลองเทลบูธอะถ้าแบบลูกค้ามาเองแล้วจะเอาแค่เรือลองเทลอะอันนั้นก็ต้องเป็น water sport ถูกปะ
ถ้าเป็นแค่มีเรือหมายถึงว่าเรือลองเทลระหว่าง
ใช่ระหว่างจากเพียร์ไป
มัน
โร
จะ
ง
ต้อง
แร
เป็น
ม
แพ็กเกจทุกวัน
ต้องแยก
เพราะว่าถ้ามันต้องมี2อย่าง
ก็ต้องมี transfer in มาส่งที่ท่าเรือ
ใช่
แล้วก็แยกออกเป็น
ต่อด้วย water
ใช่
water
transport
transport ไป
ก่อน
ถึง
อี
โร
ก
งแรม
มันมีเคสแบบนี้มีเจอ
ต้องแยก
ก็ต้องแยก
ก็ต้องทำเขาควร
วิ่ง
ทำ
แดด
ก็แก้ไม่
What is the question?
อยู่ใน transport
because we have some case that clients have to transfer like from the airport to pier and from pier to hotel in the island. So what kind of
Separate transfer, right?
เป็น transportation and
transfer in and water
transfer from airport to pier and pier to
There will be two
hotel.
services here. So
But
transfer
normally
in
we will book everything to the hotel.
to the
And we
hotel.
only one service. What should we do? Because
What
hotel
arrange?
So
take care of
when they arrive, the transfer in is actually arranged by hotel.
everything arranged by the hotel include like a land service include
In one price.
So they will check in first, and then they are not going to the pier immediately, or they're going to
They go
pier
directly from the
immediately
airport
from the airport.
directly
So
to the
when
hotel.
when such case, you need to inform hoteler to have a transfer in, or you don't need to.
We need to inform hotel.
When you inform them, you are just telling them their arrival time, and they will do the arrangement themselves, right?
Yes, correct.
Correct.
Hotel will
So you are
arrange
not-
everything.
So you are not charging anything about the transfer, right?
We have to pay to the hotel. The hotel will charge us.
Because of that.
แต่ว่าไม่ได้
Charge.
Because but you're not charging additionally for such transfer in transportation, right?
No,
No need.
we
Okay,
pay
that is
everything
fine.
direct to the hotel.
It's not transfer in, not transportation, because you are not charging anything on transportation or transfer in. You where's my booking? When doing the booking,
ลูกต้องมี order โรงแรม
when doing the booking, when you insert the accommodation, let's say Chipcat here is the one that you are telling them the arrival, and they have to arrange the transfer. Let's say it's double room.
It's like one page on the screen. How do you copy the number of the customer?
I didn't copy the customer.
ก็บวก
It's already
เข้าไป
there.
ใช่แล้วถ้าคือแบบว่า
I didn't
If
copy
you want to copy
add more tax.
as more
and more packs. Traveling.
insert
Insert
not have copy
no.
option.
What you want to copy?
No, it's
No,
been before
just-
before like
Just insert new one here.
อ๋อก็เขาพิมพ์ปกติ แต่วันนั้นมันเหมือนเขาคลิกแล้วมันขึ้นมาเบิ้ล
Why
ๆ
need
อะ
to copy?
On that on
in the morning time that you like before you have only 4-5 packs then you add then it's automatic
Okay.
number like
Okay.
this
So
with the
you
name.
can add more packs based on room in here. You can actually do a quick one, but now I can't do that anymore because I don't have. Okay. If you have sign this one, can't do that anymore because I have the text group on it. So you have any hotels being assigned already? If you have any hotels already, okay, in the pack traveling, this is inserting one by one. This is inserting one room by room. So what you can do here in the room accommodation here, you can add the room can't do now actually. It doesn't allow me to do that, but as long as you don't have anyone on the left hand side, you can actually insert a new room. The system will give you a new pack's name.
But what's the question?
There's no copy here.
No.
You either add packs by packs. This is what I did. You either
เขาไปทำตรง
insert
แท็ก
packs
มาก่อน
by packs or you
เขาไม่ได้
add room by
แต่
room.
ว่าเขาจะเปลี่ยนหน้าไปอีกหน้านึงแล้วเขาไปเพิ่มแท็กตรงนั้น
ใช่
เขาแบบเพิ่มที่
เขาเพิ่มเขาทำเร็วไง ใช่เขาทำเร็วอะ
because
เขา
I
เพิ่มมาเป็น
inserting a
10 แท็ก
new
ปุ๊บ
room
ก็ย้าย
here.
มาฝั่งนี้
คือตอนแรกมันมีอยู่5แล้วมันขึ้นมาเป็น10ไง
ใช่เขากลับมาหน้านี้
She think it's hand copy.
It's not copy. I'm just insert a new
เขา
room.
เปลี่ยนไปอีกหน้าหนึ่งฉันเห็นเขาเปลี่ยนไปอีกหน้าหนึ่งแล้วเขาไปเพิ่มจำนวนคนก่อน
Okay.
เขากลับมา
ง่าย
ห
ๆ
น้า
ไปที่เป็นแท็กอะไรแอดแท็กอ่ะ
เนี่ยแอน
Our misunderstanding.
แอดแพ็กอะคือมาจากแพ็กที่เราเปิดเอาไว้ก่อนหน้านี้ แต่ที่เขาเพิ่มไปตอนนั้นมีแค่5 คนหรือ3 คนสักอย่างเขากลับไปหน้าที่เพิ่มคนเมื่อกี้ที่เขาเปิดให้เราดูแล้วแอดขึ้นมาอีก10 คน
แล้วเขาแอด
แล้วกลับ
แอดลายใบลายเหรอ
จะเห็นแบบ
เราอาจจะไม่ทันมองไงแต่ว่าฉันเห็นเขาไปอีกห
ใช่
น้า
because
ห
I'm
นึ่ง
editing by
เพื่อ
room.
จะแอดแท็กแต่เขาทำเร็วมาก
ใช่รู้เหรอ
นี่ไงเมื่อวานนั่งเล่นแสงอรุณ01แสงอรุณ02ยันแดอ่ะแอดแสงอรุณ03เงี้ย
Because you did it so fast.
เออ
Fast than her.
This is something that you will learn in the next training. So I will not say I'm not telling you yet, but next training will be showing you how to do toasting, toast changes, which I'm not showing you in this.
That's why we have to keep an eye on the screen
นี่ต้องเป็นปูเป้เดอะฟ้าถึงจะเข้าใจ
fast and confused
Okay, so back to your question. Let's say if there's any accommodation, you are only telling the hotel on the flight information on the arrival. You don't need to mention toasting like transfer in or transportation. You can actually under the pickup drop here, you just mention what is the flight information. Something like that. And then the route, the flight time. Okay, this is how you're putting the transfer flight or flight information, and pickup time don't even need to put. And when you send the voucher or email to the supplier, you will send this information. So when you send this information to the supplier, they will arrange themselves.
why we don't put the time
You can put the time here. So it's something to discuss next training. So this is pickup time. So but if you let's say anything that you want to separate the flight time and pickup time, this is the place for
because they have
to
a
put the
problem on
pickup time.
departure
Yeah.
flight time and departure
Yes.
time is different
Yes. But for hoteler, you don't need to tell them when is the pickup time because they will arrange themselves. So there's something to discuss next training. Okay. So you don't need to put in additional service for transfer in transportation. That will settle themselves. Okay.
ไม่ตอบคำถามใช่ไหม
อืม
Okay. If this hotel they give us the price 2,000 baht for transportation and they will arrange everything airport to pier to the hotel they charge 2,000 baht
And this normally this service will be from directly airport until to pier, right? So 2,000. This is transfer in.
until the hotel
Yes.
even use the boat it's still all transfer in
Yes.
so we have to
Because it's still
create
transfer in because it's arriving airport and then to
To
the
the
destination.
hotel.
Yes, to the destination. As long as it's from airport arriving, it's transfer in. As long as they are leaving to airport or leaving to somewhere else, it's transfer out.
ไล่เลย์ไล่เลย์อะไล่เลย์เคสอย่างเคสไล่เลย์พาไปแรกอะมาถึงแค่เพียแล้วโรงแรมอะมาทั้งสองมันเป็น2 พาร์ทก็เป็นชัดเจนมาก
อันนี้ไม่ใช่อันนี้ต้องแยกเป็น2 พาร์ท
ก็เป็นทาร์ทเฟอร์อินกับทาร์สปอร์ต
water
วอเตอร์
transportation
นี่เรา tractor มันไม่ใช่ water transport
ไม่แต่มันรวมค่ารองเทลโวตไง
มันก็ต้องเป็น water transport ด้วยกันทั้งหมดเพราะมันไม่ใช่มาจาก airport
ใช่
แต่ว่าถ้าทางไอแลนด์ทำก็คือเป็น transfer in จาก airport มาที่
ต้องเจอบุ๊กิ้งอีลี่
โอเค
นั่งข้ามเกาะนั่งเรือข้ามเกาะ
เพราะฉะนั้นอย่างข
อั
อน ง
นั้นก็เป็นเนี่ย
เพราะฉะนั้นอย่างของ PP Iceland Village ที่มันให้ราคาหนึ่งมาตั้งแต่ airport จนถึงโรงแรมนั่นคือ transfer in นะคะ
คือง่ายๆอะไรเซอร์วิสเดียวจบจากโรงแรม
อะไรที่ต้นทางคือ airport ปลายทางคือโรงแรม
แต่ทางโดยเจ้า
โดยเจ้าเดียว
แล้วถ้ามันฟิชเชอร์ลิงสองเจ้าก็ต้องแยกกันแยกเซอร์วิสโอ้ยอาเมนง่ายมาก
โอเคค่ะ
Okay. Next question on the water transport and the entrance fee. Okay. One more thing before you try yourself. Another one here called parking. So what you can do is here, the parking, you are charging. The parking is you are charging 40. Okay. So what you can do is here under products. Okay. Again, I don't need to have that supplier. You can use the same supplier, which is Traflex Corporations. Very new one. So Bangkok. Okay. Supplier. I will use the same. Okay. So service, you will see something here called miscellaneous. Okay, miscellaneous is anything that is others. Okay, so parking fee, I don't need to have a service type here because parking fee is too specific. I don't need to have that category. Okay, so I don't put it under transport because it's basically not transport. It's the parking fee. You can say that is also okay. So handling fee is for cancellation, handling fee, toasting. So just say this.
อ๋อใช่ miscellaneous
It depends on whichever you prefer. So if you think that parking fee should be transportation, that's fine also because that's how you are searching the service later on. So if you think that parking fee is transportation, then it's transportation. But
we can create a new code also
you can create a new code, but I don't suggest you to do that because you might have too long, and that one is not needed for reporting. It's not needed for filter also. So either you put that under miscellaneous or transportation. Which one you prefer?
คือจะใส่ไหนก็ได้
miscellaneous เพราะมันไม่ใช่ transport
Okay, parking fee is the same in everywhere or is it different based on the entrance fee? It's different. So this is what for parking. Here what for parking. Okay, so this is now accommodation. Class locality doesn't matter. So this is charging per group. Okay, normally you are going with a bus, so largest that you have. Okay, and it's including children. Okay, so pricing here, let's say if this is again something that is never change, you can put until 2029 and know what you put the pricings on. Okay, this is how you do it. Any question? Okay, I'll try to do entrance fee, water transfer, and also parking fee if you want. Okay, try and let me know if questions. Which one? Guide fee going there. After this one will be guide fee.
ฟิวเจอร์ตลอดนี่คือเขาลุกขึ้นมาฟังกด
Finish the lesson.
Yeah, yeah, thank you.
นี่ก็